So today I went back to school, because there was no school on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So, Tuesday I went back to school and I got an essay back that I wrote. I, yeah, my grade, yeah, it wasn't that good. Yeah, and then my teacher, he's a great guy, by the way, great teacher, great man, but he goes on to say, like,
I don't know what you did that the day you did it, the day you wrote this essay, but don't do it ever again.
because he's saying that, like, I wasn't myself and I sucked at this, and he said I'm a lot better at writing essays. But yeah, it would help if I interpreted the essay, not the essay, the poems that I wrote the essay about, if I interpreted it correctly, because as you can tell, focus, yeah, all that scribbling, yeah, I did that. That's me trying to understand it all. Yeah, I guess I didn't understand it at all. I also scored poorly on a couple of tests that I did. Oh well, that's life, right? Well, if you want, I can show you how the process of writing an essay, whether or not it's successful, as for me, is not successful. But maybe for you, it is. I don't know. Alright, well, the first thing to do is to T4 or talk to the text, or just interpret the question that's being asked in the essay question. So pretty much you scribble out the unnecessary parts of the question in the sentence, and you highlight the key elements of the question and be like, okay, well, this is what it's asking. And then after that, you write your thesis, I believe. And you write your thesis with blanks. And I mean, like, for example, I say the two poems, Eros by Robert Bridges and Eros by Anne Stevenson, they're both titled the same, but they're different poems, by the way, yeah, but are both focused on the Greek god of love, Eros. The poems share techniques used in the text, like blank and blank. That's how you would write it. And then afterwards, if you are given a poem to interpret, you would T4 it, or like, write down your thoughts about it, or not your thoughts, but I mean, like, stuff to highlight and make you understand it better. That's what I did. Incorrectly, might I add, but that's what I did. See, the huge problem that I have is that I look too deeply into things, and then I get a totally different meaning. I'm so stupid or crazy, I really don't know. But when you get to the essay, be sure to use transitional sentences and not just phrases. And also, I didn't write fluff to my first intro paragraph. I just wrote the thesis. Yeah, so did not look that pretty. And what else? Oh, he commented how he didn't know where I was coming from because I misinterpreted the whole essay. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I put in quotes some slang, and he's like, this is not a quote from the poem. And I'm like, yeah. And then he puts a question mark, so that is a very good thing. That's fantastic. Confusing structure. Not sure where you got the spouse from. That's how I interpreted it. But yeah, so I had a bad day when it came to writing my essay. Also, I went to thinking, because over the weekend I emailed a drama department head person thing. Yeah. And I emailed him once before, and he got back to me, like, right away. And they got my answer, and I was like, sweet, he's so reliable and dependable. And then I just emailed again. I emailed him like 3 days ago, and he's yet to get back to me. And I think it's weird. And one time I emailed this, like, kind of celebrity, and he got back to me the next day, and I thought that was so cool. Then I emailed him another question, because, I wanted to talk to him more, and he did not get back to me. So I feel like when you email important people, you get one email, you get one wish, one email. And then the rest they ignore. They just type your name in, and then they ignore the rest of you. And yeah, that's what I think they do. And yeah, that was a pretty much summary of my day. I mean, just disappointment in myself. Yeah. Signing off.